Just mere days away from one of the most promising events we've ever seen in Overwatch, Starwatch. But what can we expect from this event? Let's have a look. Hey guys, I'm James from the Omnic Post. Next Tuesday, Starwatch is being kicked off in Overwatch. This is one of the most promising and anticipated events we've ever seen in Overwatch, because many players see it as a taster for things that are to come. And I'm talking about PvE. Much like last year's Halloween event, but maybe even better. Now, apart from the gorgeous skins that are tied into the event and the teaser that we saw in the trailer for Season 4, we don't know that much about what is going to happen. But let me start out with the things that we do know. This event is tied into the seasonal theme, much like the Battle for Olympus was tied into Season 2. One of the differences is that Battle for Olympus was a free-for-all deathmatch mode, which not a lot of players liked. It's not the most popular mode, and it is pure PvP. Starwatch is actually PvPvE, which stands for player versus environment, meaning that we'll play against an enemy team, but also against the environment, aka some AI. Now, we already know that there's going to be 2 teams of 4 players facing each other, and they will be playing on a reworked version of Horizon Lunar Colony, a map that was removed a long time ago because players hated it with a burning passion. I'm pretty sure that it got axed because people kept wishing for the map to burn when they were blowing out their birthday candles, because that works, trust me. In any case, nothing is ever really dead in Overwatch, so the map is going to return with a bit of a space opera makeover, because that is the theme of the season and thus the theme for the event. It is inspired by movies like Battlestar, like Dune, even Metropolis, a movie from 1927 that in my opinion inspired the Echo skin. But the biggest influence, the biggest inspiration is clearly Star Wars. So much so that I'm starting to think that this is an unofficial collaboration. But please Blizzard, don't pick a fight with Disney. That mouse will break your neck and eat all your young ones. When it comes to gameplay, I'm thinking that we're going to see a very objective-based game mode. Imagine Junkenstein's Revenge, but where the zomboid robots are actually controlled by enemy players. The lore for this season seems to revolve around 2 groups. The Infinite Empire, ruled by Galactic Emperor Sigma, and their base is getting infiltrated by the rebellion that called themselves the Watchers. They are being led by Space Prince Lucio. Now, both of these teams will only be able to choose heroes from a certain roster, depending on what side you're fighting on. I'm thinking that the rebellion, the Watchers, are after a person that is imprisoned somewhere on the lunar base. And that is mainly because the subtitle is Galactic Rescue, so yeah. The attacker's goal is to free that prisoner. The Infinite Empire needs to stop them. And we already know that they'll be using turrets to do that. But I'm also hoping that we'll see NPCs, because we already know about turrets in the game. We got plenty of them. And I don't consider turrets to be PvE. I want to see soldiers join in. I want to see mechanics and objectives that allow the Empire to send in more troops, while the Watchers need to hit different objectives, stopping the Empire troops and thus moving forward. Hopefully we'll get extra objectives like take down the network, disable the power grid, put bombs on the bay doors, make sure to flush the toilet so the base doesn't smell like poop all day. You know, the typical Starwatch stuff. Aaron Keller stated that this could be the start of something completely new for Overwatch, which is a bold statement. A statement that we as a community do not take lightly. This new event needs to hit its target. I mean, we earned it after all those years of waiting for PvE that still isn't here. This could be a tiny slither of redemption. And you know what? I'm optimistic, because they know what is at stake, and because I had a little too much sugar. Now, I'm also expecting a surprise skin as a reward for the challenges during this event. The final reward, of course. Why do I think we're going to get a surprise skin? Well, we are rescuing someone and we don't know who it is. They did not talk about that. And they usually kind of like to show off the skins in the trailer, which they didn't do this time, because they want to keep it a secret. They want to keep it a surprise. And this is usually where I burn myself. See, my inner fanboy is actually screaming, maybe we'll get 2 skins, but we might actually get nothing. It's a possibility. Can really happen. You know what? We're going to find out next Tuesday. And with the start of that event, we'll also see the mid-season patch being rolled out. I'll discuss later this week what was part of that patch. But tell me, are you looking forward to this event? And who do you think we'll be rescuing? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DamesTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.